Hello and welcome to Vantage Funeral Products, global manufacturers of state-of-the-art products for the death care industry. The video you are about to watch are 3 actual disinterment tests conducted in the southern and northern United States. These tests consist of sidewall deflection, high water table, and structural integrity. The first disinterment was a sidewall deflection test. In this test, a cardboard shipping container was placed on the base of the vault. The dome is placed over top, giving the air seal principle for protection. The vault was then interred in the ground. For this test, the cemeterians involved decided to flood the grave area for 2 days. As a side note, 3 days of rain occurred after the flooding of this area, giving 8 inches of rain over top this grave area. 17 days later, the actual disinterment test began, with the backhoe removing the earth load alongside of the interred Vantage vault. As the backhoe shovel removes the earth load, the side of the interred Vantage vault becomes exposed. Please note, with the total side exposed with a heavy earth load still on top of the Vantage vault, there is no sidewall deflection. The rest of the disinterment was conducted, removing the earth load on the top of the interred Vantage vault. Now that the disinterment is final, the dome will be taken off and the cardboard box will be examined.
Crawl in there and lay down, Charles. Takes a licking. My gosh, that thing is weird. Isn't it? Man, I tell you.
No, I'm going to tell you, it's not wet. Look at the bottom of that cardboard right there. Heck, no, it's not wet.
There's a lot of rain on it.
Dry as a bone, ain't she? And I sunk her 2 days with a water hose, and then we got 8 inches on top of it.
That's right.
So does that prove your point?
Mm-hmm. And it all ran from the hill down this way.
And you had 8 inches of rain when? The next day?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah. That's why we're making a video.
We can go get them.
Yeah.
Here's Tim Elson, Vice President of Cemetery Operations.
This is Floor Park West Cemetery, and we buried one of the Vantage vaults with a casket in it approximately a year ago. At this particular cemetery, we do have a high water table, and with that water table, we expect that Vantage vault will be tested to its maximum conditions. And with what we expect to see is casket being dry, and as you'll see later in this film, the actual water condition that we have here. And if it tests out right, the Vantage vault has lived up to their reputation.
Notice this vault was interred in a very high water table application. For this disinterment test, the new Vantage disinterment kit was utilized. Cemetery personnel now remove the 16 stainless steel clips. The dome is now taken off, and the Vantage casket will be examined.
Lock him up. One more. Okay, got him.
Now, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Now, let's open her up.
Yeah, that's very impressive. I'll tell you that.
Dry as
Dry as a bone. Can you look
Couldn't
at
beat
that?
that with a stick.
Yes.
And you know,
Gentlemen, I think you
it's
got
not
something
because
to
it
tell
ain't
these
been rain. It's
real
been
big
rain. It ain't been water washing.
Dry as a bone.
Yeah, that surprised me right there.
Well, it just made a believer out of me.
It did me too.
And it dry as a bone inside.
Please note the high water table that the Vantage vault was disinterred from. Third disinterment test is the structural integrity test. Again, Tim Elson, Vice President of Cemetery Operations.
What we've done here is that we decided to test the strength of the Vantage vault ourselves. So we set the vault, and for the last 9 months been running our dump trucks, load of dirt, backhoes over this intentionally to be able to test the strength of the vault by unusual traffic of heavy loads. And today we are digging it up to see how that vault stood up to that type of treatment.
With the third disinterment, the backhoe now begins to remove the earth load surrounding the interred Vantage vault. Cemetery personnel remove the earth load from the top and the sides of the interred Vantage vault. As the earth is removed and the vault becomes more exposed, note the structural integrity of the Vantage vault. Straps were placed around the base of the vault and on the top. The dome is now removed.
How's it going?
I'm sold.
Sure, this tighter is
You
too.
can mix that cement right now.
I'm sold.
And open this.
Been in the ground a year.
This vault
we had this month?
was set in the ground about a year ago with this concrete, and the purpose of this was to run our heavy load dump trucks with loaded down with dirt over the top to test the integrity of the vault as well as the dryness. And this concrete bags were put in, and after a year, as you can see, it is still dry and can still be used. So far, we are extremely impressed with Vantage vaults.
To know more about Vantage vaults, call your sales consultant today at 1-800-334-2238.